Hi, it's Abby from the DNA lab. Now there may be something else on this envelope that can help our case. Whoever licked this envelope may have left their DNA behind. Did you know that there's DNA in your saliva? In fact, let's take a look at one of my favorite movies, Jurassic Park, to learn a little more about DNA.
What? What? Oh, Mr. DNA, where did you come from?
From your blood. Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. A DNA strand, like me, is a blueprint for building a living thing. And sometimes animals that went extinct millions of years ago, like dinosaurs, left their blueprints behind for us to find. We just had to know where to look. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. And just like today, they fed on the blood of animals, even dinosaurs. Sometimes, after biting a dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and get stuck in the sap. After a long time, the tree sap would get hard and become fossilized, just like a dinosaur bone, preserving the mosquito inside. This fossilized tree sap, which we call amber, waited for millions of years with the mosquito inside until Jurassic Park scientists came along. Using sophisticated techniques, they extract the preserved blood from the mosquito and, bingo, dino DNA. A full DNA strand contains 3 billion genetic codes. If we looked at screens like these once a second for 8 hours a day, it'd take 2 years to look at the entire DNA strand. It's that long. So, it's full of holes. Now that's where our geneticists take over. Thinking machine supercomputers and gene sequencers break down the strand in minutes. And virtual reality displays show our geneticists the gaps in the DNA sequence. We use the complete DNA of a frog to fill in the holes and complete the code. And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
This score is only temporary. It all has very dramatic music, of course. Boom, 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 a march or something hasn't been written yet. And then, of course, the tour moves on.
That's right, DNA can be found in the cells throughout your body, including your mouth. Let's go back to the envelope on this case. If we can find DNA on this envelope, we may be able to figure out who it belongs to. Let's give it a try. First, a small sample of the portion of the envelope where someone licked the seal will be removed for our testing. The first step of DNA testing is called extraction. This process breaks apart the cells on the evidence using chemicals and heat, and ultimately leaves behind purified DNA. A few hours later, I measure how much DNA was recovered from my extraction. Only half a nanogram of DNA is needed for our testing. That is 1/1000th of a gram. A gram is about how much a dime weighs. Then we make millions of copies of the DNA and use specialized equipment to read the DNA results. Each person's DNA is unique with the exception of identical twins. This is what DNA looks like on paper. Different peaks here represent different areas of DNA. Together, it's all called a DNA profile. We did get DNA off the envelope. Now we need to see who it belongs to. I'm going to reach out to the BCI agents and have them collect DNA from the suspects. Stay tuned for the results.